Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. Welcome back to our TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're bringing you everything you need to know before the market opens. So let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back and thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for your patience and understanding as I enjoyed a 10-day vacation back to Canada to visit some family and friends, do some camping in the mountains, and of course enjoy some Tim Hortons. I'll post some pictures at the end for anyone that's interested. Now this morning we'll be getting right back to exciting stock market news, notable earnings reports, and the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Don't forget you can also catch me on the TipRanks TikTok and head over to TipRanks TV for some other great exclusive stock series as well. Now let's get right into this morning's exciting stock market news. U.S. stock futures are slightly in the red this morning following a green day of trading yesterday. Currently, the Dow futures are down 0.21%, S&P 500 futures also down 0.21%, and Nasdaq futures down 0.12%. Continuing its rally this week is cryptocurrency Bitcoin. It is nearing $23,700, making the cryptocurrency up nearly 14% in the past 5 days. Shares of Novavax surged after the company's COVID-19 vaccine got endorsed by the CDC. Dr. Rochelle Walensky, the director of the CDC, signed off on the vaccine yesterday and in a statement said, "If you've been waiting for a COVID-19 vaccine built on a different technology than those previously available, now is the time to join the millions of Americans who have been vaccinated." The vaccine from Novavax is the fourth approved for use in the United States. It is a protein-based vaccine administered as 2 shots given 3 weeks apart. The Novavax stock is currently rated a moderate buy with an average upside of 118%. Shares of General Motors were on the rise after the company unveiled their new 2024 electric Chevrolet Blazer. The EV is expected to be available next year with the price ranging between $45,000 and $66,000. It'll feature multiple ranges and come in several versions. On top of this, the U.S. Army has awarded a contract to GM Defense, a subsidiary of General Motors, to provide a battery EV for analysis and demonstration. Analysts currently rate the GM stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 54%. And according to Barclays analyst Jason Goldberg, the U.S.'s 6 large banks have made a serious cutback in their stock buybacks in the second quarter. Altogether, they purchased just $5.1 billion of stock in the second quarter, down from $17.5 billion in the first quarter. Goldberg sees less than $5 billion of buybacks by the banks in both the third and fourth quarters of this year. JP Morgan and Citigroup have told investors in the past week that they will pause their buybacks to build capital. Now, moving over to notable earnings reports. All eyes will be on Tesla this afternoon as they report after the market closes. They'll be joined by United Airlines, Steel Dynamics, and Alcoa, to name a few, also reporting in the after hours. In the pre-market this morning, we heard from Nasdaq. They reported both earnings and revenue that beat analyst expectations for their second quarter. Nasdaq reported adjusted earnings of $2.07 per share. This was ahead of the analyst expectations of $1.91 per share. Their net revenue rose 6% to $893 million, outpacing the analyst estimates of $881.2 million. Analysts currently rate their stock a strong buy with an average upside of nearly 18%. We also heard from Baker Hughes. The company reported a loss and did not meet analyst expectations. The company reported a loss of $839 million in the second quarter. Adjusted earnings came in at 11 cents per share, falling short of the analyst estimates of 22 cents, and the company posted revenue of $5.05 billion, also not meeting analyst forecasts, which were $5.37 billion. The stock is currently rated a strong buy with an average upside of 32%, but we'll see how new analyst ratings weigh in. And we also heard from semiconductor company ASML. They did beat analyst expectations, but did slash their full-year sales forecasts. They reported second quarter sales of 5.4 billion euros, ahead of the estimates of 5.3 billion, and delivered earnings per share of 3.54 euros when analysts were expecting 3.48. But the company did cut their full-year guidance, cutting their 2022 sales growth forecast to 10%, down from 20%. Analysts currently rate their stock a strong buy with an average upside of 25%. And an honorable mention from last night's earnings, we heard from Netflix, who had other streaming stocks on the rise as well after the company reported a better than expected subscriber growth. Now, the company did lose 970,000 global subscribers, but this was much better than their projection for a loss of 2 million subscribers. They now expect to add 1 million subscribers in the third quarter, which would increase their overall total to nearly 222 million. They also plan to launch an ad-supported subscription in early 2023. They posted revenue of $7.97 billion, up over 8% year-over-year, but just shy of the analyst estimates of $8.05 billion. Their stock is currently rated a hold with an average upside of 15%. Now let's take a look at which stocks are this morning's biggest gainers and losers. In an interesting situation, our biggest gainer and loser are essentially the same company this morning. For our biggest gainers, we have AMTD Idea Group, who just successfully launched the IPO of ADS's or American Depository shares of their subsidiary AMTD Digital, who is our biggest loser this morning. Under the ticker AMTD, the AMTD Idea Group is up over 7%. They're followed by the Omnicom Group under the ticker OMC, up nearly 7%, and Netflix under the ticker NFLX, up 6.5%. Our biggest losers are led by AMTD Digital under the ticker HKD. The stock is down 13.5%, followed by Bath & Body Works under BBWI, down 8.3%, and Sage Therapeutics under the ticker SAGE, down 5.3%. So that is going to be everything for Wednesday's pre-market morning update, getting you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and say good morning in the comments down below. I always appreciate hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you back here next time.